and talk about Azad Engineering. Yes, the recently listed company has come out with the results. There's also a lot of news flow around that. Vishnu Malpani, Whole-Time Director at Azad Engineering, is joining us. The stock is trading by 6%. In fact, since IPO, the stock has gained almost 30-40%. One of the big reasons actually was Vishnu. Morning, thanks so much for your time. That recent arrangement with Rolls-Royce. That was something I was very keen on knowing more about. We'll go to your numbers, but talk to us, how meaningful was that? And are you engaging with more such marquee clients for similar orders?
Sure. So thank you for having me on the show. So I'd like to say that, Rolls-Royce was also a major milestone, not just for us, I think for the country as well, because we worked on it for about 4 years. And, for us to get to this point, we cleared all the barriers and got here. This is where we are making critical components for the defense aircrafts. And this is just a beginning of a very, very large partnership that we are going to be having. And because we've gotten into it, there will be a lot of opportunities that have opened doors for us, both on the commercial aerospace side and also on the defense aerospace side. And because of the sensitivity of the contract, I will not be able to reveal the numbers, but I can only tell you that there are other discussions that are happening, and this is our one of the first few steps that we've taken, and there is a long way to go ahead in this for us.
Okay. So aside of this, tell me what's the order book visibility that you have going forward? And I don't want you to talk 1 quarter, 2 quarters. Let's extend that to say the next 2 to 3 years. Where could the business head from where it is at currently?
See, in our industry, we have long-term contracts with our customers, and as you would appreciate, this is an industry which has got a very few players as customers. On the energy side of customers, there are about 3 customers that take about 70% of space: GE Energy, Siemens. On the aerospace, also there are about a handful of customers. So each of these customers that we are working with, we have a very long-term visibility in terms of what is the kind of capacity that we need to create for them. We've signed long-term agreements. And as we come closer to these periods, we receive purchase orders and on a rolling basis. So, about 7 to 8 months of purchase orders is what we have. And as we clear that on a rolling basis, we keep getting it. But our business has a visibility of 3 years, 5 years, 7 years, and 10 years with each of our customers. In fact, the contract I was just talking about, Rolls-Royce contract, is a 7-year contract where we would be doing about 1 year of development on it, and we will start delivering it from the second year onwards.
That being said, let's also talk about your largest customer that contributes something like, I think, 21% to your overall revenue. Will you look at diversifying your customer base?
See, I think I was just mentioning that, in aerospace as well, you will have only 2 customers, Boeing and Airbus, who are having 91% of the overall market. So for us to have another third customer in a market like that will be difficult. But our diversification strategy is to do with the product line that we are manufacturing with our customers or the positioning that we've achieved. So today, if you look at, we would have about 8 to 10 of the sector leaders working with us today. And each of these customers have a longer potential, whether, very large potential, whether it is in terms of revenue or the kind of work we can do with them, whether it's product lines. Say on the energy side, we work with, our customers such as GE, Mitsubishi, Siemens. We work with them on gas turbines, steam turbines, nuclear turbines, and hydrogen-based turbine components as well. And similarly, on the aero side as well, we're working on defense platforms, we're working on commercial platforms, we're working on engine parts, we're working on hydraulic parts, flight control parts. So this is the level of diversification that we look at, because you cannot find another large customer who would come, because the industry itself has few players.
Okay, so where do you told us that 3 year, 5 years, 7 years, the kind of horizon visibility comes in. For 3 year, what kind of top line are we talking about? Are you aiming at?
So if you look at our growth, from FY21 onwards, we did about 122 crores. Next year, FY22, we did about 194 crores. Financial year FY23, we did 251 crores. This year, 9 months, we've already done 248 crores. So Azad is looking at a consistent growth, because this has happened because we've cleared our qualification cycle that was there for about, with each of our customers in the last 15 years, and we are building up capacity. So we should be looking at a growth of upwards of 25% in the business, and we will be able to give more color on it in our annual results, I think, which will happen by the end of this year. But I think for us, the business is looking at a steady growth with each of our customers and sectors that we are in.
Vishnu, great to have you on the show. Thanks as always for taking the time.